And today we're going to make a glass hive. A glass hive, you say? Why would you want one of those? And so you can see through it. Anyway, we're going to use some aluminum. Going to cut it to 3/4 inches wide. And we're going to strip it down and make ourselves a frame to help support the glass. Don't do it the way I do it. Use your head. That was dangerous. Well, we're going to try it a little differently this next time. We're going to flip it over, and this stuff is sharp. It's like doesn't come out of your skin. And we're going to cut it from the other side. It'll be safer that way, maybe. And we're going to get that last little bit. And as you can see, the saw misses right in between. Pretty interesting, I thought. Well, anyway, back to the making the hive. 3/4 inches. It looks like 9 1/8 inch long is going to be the one side, and 3/4 inches by 15.5 for the other side. By the way, did you notice I made a mistake? 3/4 inches is too wide on the one side, but we'll get that later. We're going to square it up, and we're going to use our aluminum welding rods with an what is this thing? MAP gas. It's the yellow bottle. We're going to heat it up, and then we're going to remove the flame and let the metal melt the rod, not the flame. And this is actually the first time I've ever had it work. Usually it doesn't work. Here's my correction. It should be 3/8 inch on the one side. So we're going to do the dangerous trick and cut out that little piece. And here's the sliver that didn't get cut. Pretty interesting. We're going to use our multi-tool, and we're going to cut out the remainder. This is oops repair. So now we'll have 3/4 inch on one side and 3/8 on the other. This should protect the glass. At least that's the theory. At least when I pry up on the hive tool, maybe I won't break it. Now for the glass. And a little bit of pressure on the glass, and it should snap off cleanly, I think. Oh, like I knew what I was doing. Now we're going to make some strips for the side. A little push, and a little push. How about a bigger push? Huh! Yeah. Something's wrong here. Back to the hammer. Yeah, success. I decided not to use a full sheet of glass on the sides. I'm running out. And we're calculating the thickness of the glass, trying to make the ends just the right length. And now we're going to clean up all the edges with our Dremel tool and a diamond bit. See, no sharp edges. Now we're going to use some silicone caulk. We're going to use up what we have first. You know how it always is. It clogs up the end. A little effort and way out goes the plug. Lay out our glass and start gluing it up. And I'm going to use some electrical tape to put it together because it releases so much easier. Gonna get my tape ready because the silicone on the tape makes it useless. So whenever you rip it off, make sure you clean your hands thoroughly, otherwise the glue on the tape is useless. Now we're going to lay out the frame to help support the glass and prevent crackage. And square everything up. Getting our tape ready for the next piece. A little bit of that caulk adhesive on the side, and presto. By the way, This is a total failure. I'm going to tell you the truth. This tape doesn't hold very well, and everything's sliding all over the place, and the glass is just a little bit short. So watch your measurements. And the top frame. This should help support the rails, keep it all square. And I'm using paper towel on a finger. That way I don't get any on my hands. Honestly, my hands are totally coated with silicone at this point. And for YouTube, I'm taping and gluing and the whole thing in one shot, which I would do in multi-layers because the caulk doesn't dry when it's real thick. So I would put the glass together first and do it later. Alright y'all, I'm gonna do a bee inspection when the sun is already starting to set. I know that's not supposed to be good because all the foragers are back. So I'm gonna suit up. Like all inspections, it starts with a smoker. I'm gonna give a little smoke down at the bottom of the hive. That's supposed to get them all calm, thinking it's a burning fire or something. We do have a little bit of hanging out on the outside of the hive. There's a crack here. They're going in and out as an upper entrance. And it's insulated on the bottom two boxes. And it's a solid bottom board. So there's no ventilation other than what they bringing out through the entrances. Well, let's see how it goes. Oh, wow. We got bees up in the top. I don't see any queen up there. This hive, I put a pillow up there. Gotta make sure you smoke down your pillow. Shake her off. That's all the propolis on the bottom. And I got them marked. See, that one's Apis Biologix, so that's a no-go. That's a honey frame, so that's a go. And this is an Apis Biologix one. So this had Apis Biologix during the winter months. And here's my oldest son trying to do some heckling. His best efforts. Good job, son. Well, now we just got to get to the bottom of this hive so we can put in the glass. The bees are everywhere all over me because it's getting dark out, so I'm just going to jump right in here and put in this glass hive. This is what it looks like. It's almost the exact same as a wood frame, except for they're just slightly under 3/8 inch thick glass. So it's a little skinnier. It's a lot heavier. But I'll let you know how it works out. And just for the record, I'm going to show you what I put in there so I can see how they draw it out, if the glass is inhibiting or making it better. So I'm going to throw some of the undrawn stuff down there at the bottom here where the glass is, just because I thought it would be more interesting to watch them draw out stuff that's already started. And I found some cool unfoundation frames, so that really brings in the interest. And here's the final product. I do like to be able to see everything that's going on. Well, that's that for now.